KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala says the death of AmaZulu regent Queen Mantfombi Dlamini Zulu is a double blow for the royal household and people of the province. Zikalala has conveyed his condolences to the AmaZulu royal family. The Queen's passing yesterday comes as the royal family is still mourning following the recent death of King Goodwill Zwelithini KaBhekuZulu from COVID-19 complications. Following the sad news of the Queen's passing, we now speak to our colleague Simphiwe Makhanya in Durban. You've been covering this story. Simphiwe, what's the latest?
Good morning to you, Desiree. Good morning to the viewers of the agenda at home. Well, certainly, as you said there in your introduction, Desiree, it's a double blow for the AmaZulu nation following the passing on of Regent Queen Mantfombi Dlamini Zulu. You remember, Desiree, that the significance of this is the fact that she had been appointed as a regent following the departure of AmaZulu King Goodwill Zwelithini. Now, there are many questions which have since arisen following this her death, rather. One of them being the fact that who now is going to be running the affairs of the royal household, because she has been unwell for quite some time, but the expectation was that she was going to recover. We did have an opportunity to speak to the traditional prime minister of the AmaZulu nation, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, yesterday, who had outlined the plans in terms of the preparations that were already in place to actually cleanse her, in preparing her to actually assume now full responsibilities, because you'd recall that she was also mourning the death of her husband, King Goodwill Zwelithini. But Desiree, let's listen to the comments made by Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi yesterday when we spoke to him about the issue of her ill health. Let's listen to that upsound.
When she left, she was ill and rumors were that she was poisoned. When she left, now other things are too, I'm not going to get into them. Because in any case, in my statement, I've said that any condition of anyone, if she was not a public figure, I would say that it's quite wrong to ask me, because any illness of any person is actually a prerogative of that person. But I've told you that she has been ill all the time because there were rumors when she went to Mill Park Hospital in Swati that she was poisoned.
Simphiwe, what else came out of this conversation? Has there been any credence to these assertions by the Prime Minister?
Well, Desiree, it was actually the first time that Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi made these comments. You know, in the past it was just rumors making rounds from various people, but yesterday he did actually say that he's aware of those rumors. But at the moment, we cannot confidently say what was the cause of her death. What we do know is that she had been unwell for quite some time, and at some point you'd recall that she had to be taken to a hospital in 2016, but she recovered. She also, by the way, Desiree, contracted COVID-19, but she subsequently recovered from that infection. But the situation now as it stands is that we are awaiting the official statement from Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi himself in now his role as the traditional prime minister to actually take the nation into confidence and explain what actually caused her departure, and also to explain the process now going forward as to who is going to be running the affairs of the royal household. Desiree?
Of course, that commentary from Premier Sihle Zikalala. We also now have commentary from a message from the presidency saying President Cyril Ramaphosa mourns the passing of Her Majesty Queen Simphiwe Makhanya Dlamini Zulu of the regent of the Zulu nation. What do we know? Do we know if preparations have kicked in terms of provincial government in relation to this development?
Desiree, we have not had any comment from the provincial government in terms of those plans, but obviously there is that expectation because of the role that she was playing, a very crucial role for the AmaZulu nation, that perhaps she will be actually afforded a provincial official funeral, but that has not been confirmed as yet. The provincial government has not been actually has not said anything about those plans or actually request. Desiree?
Thank you so much for giving us an update. And also